Now, let me ask you guys a crazy question. Are any of you in the habit of looking at numbers, addresses, license plates, phone numbers, and adding them up and rearranging them in your head to make more interesting patterns?
Oh my God. She knows my secret shape.
Well, step into the light, my friend, because this is the Church of Numbers, and every day is Sunday.
So I'm going to start out with a little bit of coding, then we're just going to have fun from here. Okay, so we know the Guardians have 76 and 67 as well as 86 coding, right? Well, the Red Sox had the 86 coding as well. We didn't know they also had 67/76 coding, and we didn't understand why they lost to the Cardinals in 04. What do you know? They lost to the Cardinals in the 67 World Series. Thanks, Fever Pitch.
Baseball thinking is medieval. They are asking all the wrong questions. And if I say it to anybody, I'm ostracized. I'm a leper. So there is an epidemic failure within the game to understand what is really happening. And this leads people who run Major League Baseball teams to misjudge their players and mismanage their teams. I apologize. Go on. Okay. People who run ball clubs, they think in terms of buying players. Your goal shouldn't be to buy players. Your goal should be to buy wins.
Fantasy.
And in order to buy wins, you need to buy runs. You're trying to replace Johnny Damon. The Boston Red Sox see Johnny Damon and they see a star who's worth $7.5 million a year. When I see Johnny Damon, what I see is an imperfect understanding of where runs come from. The guy's got a great glove. He's a decent leadoff hitter. He can steal bases, but is he worth the $7.5 million a year that the Boston Red Sox are paying him? No. What's this? This is the code that I've written for our year-to-year projections. This is building in all the intelligence that we have to project players. Okay. It's about getting things down to one number. Using the stats the way we read them, we'll find value in players that nobody else can see. People are overlooked for a variety of biased reasons and perceived flaws. Age, appearance, personality. Bill James and mathematics cut straight through that.
So this is who we are, guys. We're the real Moneyball squad. We got our numbers. We're running our game our way. We're overwhelmingly outmatched on every single area of the field. We have no advantages except ones we can manufacture that they're telling us don't exist. It's our only chance to turn the tables on Vegas. Sincerely. It's all we got, is hoping that everybody else has been looking at the game entirely wrong this entire time and ignoring stats they've always given us that people say don't matter. It's our only shot to be the greatest sports story in the history of sports, the ultimate underdog. Like, nobody's given us any shot in hell. We got to give everything we got, scrap and claw for every bit of information. Never settle for any answer, no matter how good it seems. There's always that one last twist, right? But I really think we got him this time, and I think we're going to have a really good streak coming, but it all depends on this NFL season, every bit of it. So, if you're along for the ride, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. You have no idea how much I'm giving to try to make this happen. So, all we can do is have faith and try our best. I've done that a lot in sports, and it worked out real good a lot of the times. Way better I could have ever imagined. I've made shots I could have never believed I made. I've made, tackles I could have never believed I made. I've made steals I never could have believed I made. I've, battled through contact. I didn't think I'd be able to. I've managed. I played a playoff game with pins sticking out of my hand with my hands wrapped in towels, and we lost, but man, it was close. We lost by 1 goal, and I hit the crossbar from midfield. Right? You know what I mean? Like, and it bounced all the way back to my feet. Like, I got possession again. I knew at that point it was over. It's like, oh, there's no hope this time. We got hope this time. Right? I'm not as, we're not that handicapped. We're against the toughest squad we've ever faced, but we're at full strength. We're not letting nothing hold us back. I don't care about no full-time job. I don't care about nothing. You know what I mean? Like, this is what matters. Like, I'm putting in my hours where I got to, but my heart's here at all times, and I'm always putting in research. Every customer I talk to, we're talking football, right? I'm gonna figure out what everybody's thinking, get every piece of information I can. So, it's letting you know where coach is at. And I know I got some soldiers down in there in the comments that are really doing some work. So, shout out to Trevor. Hopefully get some more of y'all participating more. I understand might take a little bit of time to get your feet wet before you're able to contribute. This isn't a normal type of team, right? This might not be where you're used to coming in, but I mean, honestly, anything that's interesting to you as far as football is fine. Like, you don't have to be like giving us some huge coding. If you just want to mention something you care, some fun story about your team, anything like that, you can just be a fan here too. That's okay. So just want to let you know, everybody's welcome. We'll end this one now because we got y'all. What you needed out of this one, I just wanted you to really get it in perspective.
Cleveland, city of light, city of magic. Cleveland, city of light, you're calling me. Cleveland, even now I can remember, 'cause the Cuyahoga River goes smoking through my dreams.